If you started eating well and moving more with the hopes of weight loss, but you've either reached a plateau or just had no success at all, that's actually what could be called weight loss resistance. Hi, I'm local naturopath Dr. Cassie Irwin, and today I'm speaking for the Peanut Mill Natural Foods Market all about the top 3 reasons you might be having trouble with losing weight. The first reason is inflammation. Inflammation is a normal process that happens as a function of the immune system, but when we're eating processed foods and not sleeping enough, we can get inflammation in the body. And what will happen as a result of this is there's actually an association between having too much inflammation and a hormone called leptin not working well in the body. Now, pay attention, because leptin is a hormone that actually its sole purpose is to tell the body, I'm full. So when our I'm full hormone is not working well, you can see how we don't get that trigger to stop eating if we've had enough food and yet the cravings continue. So we can see how that's a really, really important piece that needs to be in there, addressing inflammation. Number 2, big contributor to weight loss resistance is high insulin. Now, if we're in a state of high inflammation, that actually paves the road to high insulin. And insulin plays a huge role in blood sugar regulation. But what's lesser known about insulin is it's actually a hormone that encourages fat storage. So if our insulin's high because our blood sugar got high from eating carbohydrate-rich foods and not enough fasting throughout the day, or not well-balanced protein and fat concentrations, we get into that state. And so insulin is driving fat to be stored. The third reason for weight loss resistance is actually toxins. Now, in our environment, there are definitely things we can do to reduce our exposure, but it's in the environment, it's in the air. I mean, to a certain extent, we are exposed to toxins. And so what is interesting is a vast majority of toxins are actually lipophilic. And what that means is they actually are stored in fat cells rather than water and blood. And so all of these toxins are actually stored in our adipose tissue, our fat cells. And so what's really important to think about is that the more fat tissue that we have, the more toxins that we have, and then the harder it is for the body to process the toxins when they're released back into the system during the weight loss process. So as much as we can, encouraging your body's natural detox pathways is really, really important when it comes to releasing that weight. I have dived into this topic of weight loss resistance, and so I encourage you to head on over to the blog, thepeanutmill.com, read all about the top 3 reasons you're not losing weight, and I give you some great diet, lifestyle, and nutrition tips along with all of those 3 problems. Check it out.